It was increasingly difficult to reconcile Krishnamurti's vision of truth with the forms and structures not only of theosophy, but all organized religions. His rejection of spiritual authority was a threat to the society and its lifelong members. There was open hostility as the organization seemed to be pulling apart. Lines were drawn, as some stood firmly with him, while others clung to their cherished beliefs. Lady Emily Letchens, who had been close to Krishnamurti since 1911, shared the bewilderment that many felt. How strange it seems, she said, that for 17 years we have expected a world teacher, and now when he speaks, we are hurt or angry. He is making us do our own work, and that is the last thing we expected of him. In May of 1928, the first Ojai Star Camp was held under the evergreen oak trees of Southern California. But with each new talk, each meeting, the divisions became more apparent. In failing health, Annie Besant was forced to cancel her public engagements. Yet she still tried desperately to reconcile theosophy with what Krishnamurti was saying. She quoted ancient Hindu scriptures saying, "All paths lead to the same spiritual goal." But in spite of her efforts, the divisions widened. There were no gentle platitudes. There was to be no uniting of existing religions. Ceremonies and organized religions, he said, were a hindrance, a distraction from the truth. He offered no method. There were no steps to follow, no system that ensured spiritual progress. His vision of truth was absolute. In the Netherlands on August 3rd, 1929, at the Oman Gathering, in the presence of Mrs. Besant and over 3,000 Star members, Krishnamurti dissolved the Order of the Star, freeing himself from all claims made for him.
I maintain that truth is a pathless land, and you cannot approach it by any path whatsoever, by any religion, by any sect. That is my point of view, and I adhere to that absolutely and unconditionally. Truth, being limitless, unconditioned, is unapproachable by any path whatsoever. It cannot be organized, nor should any organization be formed to lead or coerce people along any particular path. If an organization be created for this purpose, it becomes a crutch, a weakness, a bondage, and must cripple the individual and prevent him from the discovery of that absolute, unconditioned truth. You can form other organizations and expect someone else. With that, I am not concerned. My only concern is to set man absolutely and unconditionally free.
All religions have always said there is only our path, our savior, our system, our belief, our rituals, and only through those we will find salvation. This has been the constant song of all religions. And I happen to have said many, many years ago, which is so which is so true that there is no path to truth. Truth, according to them, is a fixed point. And if it's a fixed point, you can have as many paths as you like. But if it's not a fixed point, it's a living thing, moving. Movement in the sense in the world of no time, which is a different matter. Naturally, there's no path to it. But you see, we don't want such a dangerous outlook. We want everything fixed. We want every object to be final.